Ranks. What do they mean? What's it all about? Let's find out in this three-part episode. Army ranks provide a system of leadership that indicates a soldier's level of expertise, responsibility, and authority inside that profession. First, let's talk about the enlisted ranks. Enlisted soldiers are the foundation of the Army. They have specific specialties within an Army unit, perform specific job functions, and have the knowledge that ensures the success of their unit's current mission within the Army. There are 13 ranks. You'll notice that each rank has an E number. This denotes their pay grade. Private, E1, is the most junior rank. Most soldiers receive this rank during basic combat training. This rank does not carry an insignia. Private E2 is the second most junior rank and the first promotion most enlisted soldiers can earn after completing basic combat training. The private's job is to apply the new skills and knowledge learned during basic training and to continue to learn how to follow orders given by their higher-ranked supervisors. Private First Class, E3. Soldiers are generally promoted to this level within a year by request of a supervisor. Their primary role is to carry out orders and complete missions. Specialist, E4. Specialists can manage other lower-ranked enlisted soldiers. A soldier can be promoted to this rank after serving a minimum of 2 years and attending a training class. Recruits with a 4-year degree may enter basic combat training as a specialist. Corporal, E4. Corporals are the base level of the non-commissioned officer or NCO ranks. They serve as team leader of the smallest Army unit and are responsible for individual training, personal appearance, and cleanliness of soldiers. Sergeant, E5. Sergeants typically lead a fire team of around 5 soldiers. Sergeants oversee soldiers in their daily tasks and are expected to set a standard for lower-ranked soldiers to live up to. Staff Sergeant, E6. Staff sergeants lead a squad made up of 8 to 16 soldiers. Often, staff sergeants will have 1 or more sergeants under his or her leadership. They are responsible for developing, maintaining, and using the full range of a soldier's potential. Sergeant First Class, E7. As key assistants and advisors to platoon leaders, Sergeants First Class generally have 10 to 15 years of Army experience. Master Sergeant, E8. Master Sergeants are the principal non-commissioned officers at the battalion level and higher. First Sergeant, E8. First Sergeants are the lifeblood of a company. They're providers, disciplinarians, and counselors. In addition, they also instruct other sergeants, advise the commander, and help train all enlisted soldiers as well as assist officers at the company level. Sergeant Major, E9. Sergeants Major are the subject matter expert in their technical field, primary advisor on policy development and analytical reviewer of regulatory guidance. They serve as the senior enlisted advisor to primary staff officers at the battalion or higher. Command Sergeant Major, E9. Command Sergeants Major are senior enlisted advisors to the commanding officer. They carry out policies and standards and advise the commander on the performance, training, appearance, and conduct of enlisted soldiers.
Their opinions matter.
Sergeant Major of the Army, E9. There is only one Sergeant Major of the Army. The SMA oversees all non-commissioned officers. This position serves as the senior enlisted advisor and consultant to the Chief of Staff of the Army. Welcome to U.S. Army Ranks Part 2. Who are adaptive technical experts, combat leaders, trainers, and advisors? If you guessed warrant officers, then you're right. Warrant officers can and do command detachments, units, activities, vessels, aircraft, and armored vehicles, as well as lead, coach, train, and counsel subordinates. However, the warrant officer's primary task is to serve as a technical expert, providing valuable skills, guidance, and expertise to commanders and organizations in their particular field. There are 5 ranks for warrant officers. Let's take a look. Warrant Officer 1, WO1, is the base-level rank technical expert in their field and is appointed by warrant from the Secretary of the Army. They primarily support their teams through battalion-level operations. Chief Warrant Officer 2, CW2, is an intermediate-level role that serves as a technical and tactical expert who performs increased duties and responsibilities at the detachment through battalion levels. Chief Warrant Officer 3, CW3, is an advanced-level expert who has honed their technical and tactical expertise. They provide direction, guidance, resources, assistance, and supervision necessary for subordinates to perform their duties. They serve up to the brigade level. Chief Warrant Officer 4, CW4, is a senior-level expert in their chosen field. They serve at the brigade level and higher. They typically have special mentorship responsibilities for other warrant officers and provide essential advice to commanders on warrant officer issues. Chief Warrant Officer 5, CW5, supports higher-level operations up to the command level. They provide technical and tactical expertise as well as leadership and mentoring at a master level. Chief Warrant Officer of the Army. Through progressive levels of expertise and assignments, training, and education, the warrant officer administers, manages, maintains, operates, and integrates systems and equipment across the full spectrum of operations. Welcome to U.S. Army Ranks Part 3. We're talking about officer ranks. Commissioned officers are the managers, problem solvers, key influencers, and planners who lead enlisted soldiers in all situations. They plan missions, give orders, and assign soldiers tasks. There are 12 officer ranks. Let's take a look. Company grade officers hold the most junior roles among commissioned officers in the U.S. Army. They handle troops ranging from platoon to company level. Second Lieutenant, 01. Second lieutenants are the most junior rank for commissioned officers. While they're often considered entry level, they lead a platoon of 16 to 44 soldiers, and a platoon sergeant as the second in command. First Lieutenant, 02. They've been in the service for 18 to 24 months. On top of leading specialized weapons platoons, they head indirect fire computation centers. They are often selected to be executive officer of a company-sized unit. Captain, 03. They serve as unit commanders for a company composed of 3 to 5 platoons or 60 to 200 soldiers. They work with principal NCOs leading skills instruction at Army combat training centers. Captains are also often chosen as staff officers of a battalion. Field grade officers play a huge leadership role in the U.S. Army. They hold considerable responsibilities, such as advisors, instructors, and leaders of most military operations. Major, 04. Majors serve as the task force commander and staff officer at a brigade-level unit. They play a key role in the Army's personnel, intelligence, signal, logistical, and operational missions. Lieutenant Colonel, 05. They oversee battalion-level units of 300 to 1,000 soldiers. They work closely with Command Sergeant Majors as the principal NCO assistants for combat arms, combat support, and combat service support. Lieutenant Colonels also serve as staff officers at division and higher. Colonel, 06. They are responsible for brigade-level operations composed of 3 or more battalions or 1,500 to 3,200 soldiers. Colonels serve as staff officers at corps and higher. Colonels have a unique rank insignia reflecting an eagle. Coming up, we have general officers. They have the most military powers in the U.S. Army. They operate on a star rank structure. The higher the number of stars, the higher the rank. Brigadier General, 07. Brigadier Generals serve as deputy commanders of a Major General. Together, they oversee division-level units. Brigadier Generals are responsible for planning and coordinating personnel in a division. Major General, 08. They have a 2-star rank insignia, showing their lead command at division-level units of 10,000 to 16,000 soldiers. They perform tactical operations for sustained battles and engagements of the U.S. Army. Lieutenant General, 09. Lieutenant Generals lead one of the biggest units in the U.S. Army. They lead corps comprising 2 to 5 divisions or 20,000 to 40,000 soldiers. Lieutenant Generals are responsible for command, control, and logistical support, often assisted by a Command Sergeant Major. General, 010. Generals have the most seniority among general commissioned officers. With over 30 years in service, they command Field Army, Army Group, and Army Region composed of up to 1 million personnel. Then we have the General of the Army, which is reserved only during wartime. They serve as the commanding officer to create, implement, and order strategies for other lower-ranked soldiers. The last officers to hold this rank served during and immediately following World War II. Finally, we have General of the Armies, also referred to as a 6-star general and is the highest rank in the U.S. Army. There is no official insignia for this rank. The rank has been conferred only 3 times. John J. Pershing was the first person to be given the rank in 1919. The rank was created for him following his distinguished service in World War I. In 1976, George Washington was posthumously promoted to this rank as part of the U.S. bicentennial celebrations. And most recently, Ulysses S. Grant was posthumously promoted in 2022. Regardless of rank, every soldier has a significant role in the total Army mission. If you're interested in learning more about Army ranks, visit army.mil/ranks. Don't forget to stay tuned to our channel for more Army 101 content coming your way.
That's it. That's the end of the video. But don't worry, there's more just like it. Do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button below to watch more U.S. Army content. And when you're done with that, drop and give me 20.